guys, I've officially completed 12 days of my manifestation journey, and ever since I've been distracted and ever since I haven't had much time to do the inner work, as I've been constantly for 5 days been using a timetable that was really constricted of my free time and zapped up a lot of my energy, it's been hard for me to get back and retrace my steps to how I was doing before. But now I'm getting better and better every single day. And yesterday in the afternoon, after I finished work from sport, that is when I actually made a big impact on the day. And I used ChatGPT to study many videos, and one of them was over 2.5 hours long. And again, that made me appreciate the true power of using AI to my advantage. Now, of course, when I use AI ChatGPT to summarize videos, I have to actually understand it, which is quite obvious, but still, I find it easier to research and it saves so much more time. My goodness. And I showed true appreciation and gratitude for that, because without it, I'd just be spending all day watching those videos. I have been messing up my diet a bit recently, and now I understand why, and that's because I have been given food that was unrelated to my diet, and I didn't know what else to eat, so I was just, can't really help myself in this situation, and just ate whatever it was. And in this situation, it was sandwiches and pizza. Now, that doesn't sound too bad. The pizza doesn't sound good, but the sandwiches and wraps, that's not that bad. But I'm trying to remove processed grains out of my diet. And for that, I've actually created a meal plan for every single day. So every single meal of the day, whether it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm going to make sure that I have enough intention of what I'm going to eat. So now this is going to be 100% my fault, and I will take 100% responsibility for what I eat. Even if I do mess up on my diet, it's going to be much easier to see where I went wrong. And I understand what I did wrong in this scenario when I was given food in these situations, and that's because I didn't have a good plan of what I wanted to eat. I was just going through the motions, just feeling like, yeah, I can just walk over this goal and just smash out my diet goals. But that's not the way to do it. You need to have some sort of plan to do that. And for me, I am going to fast this morning. I'm going to have a meat and vegetable salad for lunch. And for dinner, we're going to have chops and vegetables. And that is a great healthy day of eating food that is not processed grains. I'm eliminating them out of my diet, and I'm going to eat zero for today. And that will give me much greater focus in how I can do my work and how I can help you guys and how I can actually show progress on my manifestation journey. A bit of a gardening update, and our gardens at home, whether it's our inside garden with hydroponics or our outside garden in the soil, both are going extremely well, and eventually we're going to live off of them in the next few months, and that is extremely exciting, because I cannot wait to just not buy vegetables, fruits and all that. Well, we might buy a few fruits, we might buy a few nuts, but that's about it. And I can't wait to actually live off of our garden. We would eliminate so much cost from our grocery lists. We can actually be prepared for when things take a wrong turn and there's no food on the shelves. But again, that was in a fear-mongering ad that I have seen, like, talked about yesterday, and I've seen it before and I fell for it, but I have not purchased the product of what it was. It was some sort of gardening book about how to do aquaponics, how to build a geodome, and I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going to fall for that ad again, And I'm not going to make sure that you guys are scared and going to buy anything, because that's not the way to do it. Because if you get scammed, and it's my product, my reputation is destroyed. Whatever I make, whatever product or service I create for you guys and sell afterwards, after I scammed you, you're not going to trust me, are you? That's why fear mongering is such a bad technique to use. It can work if your product is true and whatever you're invoking fear in your audience does come out to be true. But seriously, that is something to use with caution. And if I were to actually use it, I'd actually make sure that my product is extremely cheap, extremely affordable, and extremely helpful when times get extremely bad. Again, I'm not going to go back into that fear-mongering technique of using an advertisement. It is effective, but deadly. Very deadly. Now, every single step I've been making since the afternoon has been excellent. Now I'm feeling much more powerful, much more in control with my life, and I also feel like everything is starting to fall into place. Every single idea I get is starting to get a bigger, like, my ideas that are helping me on my journey are getting bigger and bigger and more helpful. And that is exactly what I need, and that is proof that I am manifesting my goals. Now, I will show you how I actually make progress on my manifestation journey in the future, of how I make sure that I do my inner priority of visualizing success, feeling like I've already achieved it, making sure that my thoughts, feelings, and actions are all changed and they all represent my future self who's already achieved my desire. That will help me become the man who's already achieved it, and that will make sure that I manifest this goal easily. Those two there, changing my thoughts, feelings, and actions, and visualizing success correctly. Keyword is correct form, because you need to make sure that you get the feeling from your heart, make sure you really immerse your senses with it, make sure it's very vivid, and you feel like you're already got that desire that you're visualizing. Then success will become inevitable, because you'll start to find signs that it is manifesting, and your signs will get bigger and bigger, and you'll get more of them, and then you'll find that your results are starting to go up and up and up, and then you'll see for yourself that your whole life has become manifested. I wish you all the best on your self-improvement journeys, everyone. I will be helping you and supporting you on my behalf, so I can make sure that we all become better and stronger together, because together we will win. And I'll make sure we all come out on top, especially in this last few months of this year. Wish you all the best and have a good one.